A long time ago, half of humans on the left side of the earth were divided into tribes according to the elements that they controlled. At that time, all humans were able to control and manipulate elements. I know that you've heard about airbenders, waterbenders, and earth and firebenders. Well, we are the gold element transformers. We were closely related to the earthbenders, but we're not them as we don't manipulate the earth the way that they do. Instead, we lift golden elements from within the earth, and we transform items into gold. My name is Eyeokey, and I am one of the last living survivors of the gold element tribe. For a long time, the entire world thought that we were extinct, as in killed off, disappeared because of greedy people that used us to create gold and lift gold out of the earth. How does it work? You're wondering, right? Well, you see, if I touch an item and say, gold, that item will immediately turn into gold. Kings and queens befriended us at first so that they could use us to make themselves rich. But they didn't understand or care that every time we created gold from nothing, it shortened our Thalmir gene, also known as the aging gene. That meant we aged a few minutes faster every time we used the power. It wasn't always that way. We used to live for hundreds of years until we were cursed by greedy dwarves that wanted us to transform mounts into gold. When we refused, they cursed us with the shortened lifespan. Anyway, at first, we willingly assisted the nations in their quest to get rich, because it brought us prosperity and peace. That is, until we discovered that the curse was causing us to age faster and die faster as well. One queen in particular, Queen Mydras, became consumed with the greedy fever and was corrupted with an unquenchable thirst for gold. She began to make us prisoners when we refused to risk our lives to transform gold for her. She spread lies about us throughout the nations, and our brethren began to fear and mistrust us. It was not too long after that my entire tribe was captured and held against our will and made to create gold until they slowly died, one by one. Now, my family is the last remaining survivors of the Golden Element tribe, and mother and father are ill and will die soon, leaving my sister and I alone. Already there is talk amongst the other nations to marry us off to our distant Earth Element cousins to create a new wave of Gold Elements people. But I, for one, refuse, and I will risk my life to escape this place and live as I see fit amongst the plain folks. They are the people from the other side of the world who cannot bend or control elements. My sister, Aulani, will stand with me. We leave this place tonight.
Father, how will I find Eyeokey? I've never seen her in all my years on this planet. And what if she hates me the moment she lays eyes on me? How will I convince her to marry me and save the Gold Element bloodline?
You will know her by her golden hair. No human alive has hair like hers. She will also be wearing the golden mark on her back that marks her as the strongest living Gold Element transformer. And it will be up to you to earn her heart. Her father's spirit traveled to me last night before he departed this life. He warned me that Eyeokey and Aulani are in great danger from the other tribes that want intermarriage with them, because they are the last of the Gold Element tribe, known to humanity on the left side of the planet.
But father, what of us? Are we not Gold Elements?
Of course we are, Almond, but we are weaker elements that have mixed with the plain people. That's why we are able to hide in this area for all this time. All of us are weaker, except for you, Almond. You see, when our tribe was captured and made slaves to those with the greedy fever, we, the remnants, were away in the search of new lands. When word came to us through the gold veins of the earth that we should never return, we heeded the warning and came to this side of the earth and tried to blend in with the plain people. We stopped creating gold and became rusty, forgetting many of the old ways. We have grown in number, but only a few of us bear the mark of the tribe, and none of us except your mother can create gold out of nothing. Until you were born, Almond, When your mother gave birth to you, she used the gold power to strengthen you so you would survive, even though she knew that by doing that she would lose time.
How did she do it then, Father?
The gold in the earth spoke to your mother, the powerful girl Eyeokey, that would be born. And it prophesies that you, our son, would be born with pure powers, and that you would marry the girl and break the curse. You and her together will save our bloodline. So she invoked the gold storm at your birth.
Father, what is the gold storm?
The gold storm is what powers our tribe, Almond. When a gold element is born, they must be washed in the storm water so that the gold in our veins flow unhindered. And it must be done throughout childhood. And then over the years, to make you stronger, she used many of the now forbidden golden rules. That is why you are the strongest male golden element, and that is why you are the only human alive that can marry Eyeokey.
Even though I know what you say is true, it doesn't make me any less nervous to meet her.
You will learn quickly, my son. You will learn quickly.
Eyeokey, do you hear what the gold veins are whispering? Father is dead. When the queen sent her guards to collect us for the weddings and we were escaped, she brutalized father to death. And there's no word of mother.
Aulani, I know that father's spirit has traveled to another realm, but I still feel part of his essence here with us. He will guide us and lead us to safety. And if what father says is true, then there's still a few gold element families alive on the right side of this planet. We need to go find them. Then we can go deep into the golden places inside the earth where not even earthbenders can reach us. And we can live there in peace. But come now. We must hurry from this place and find shelter for the night, because the Earth Nation is already on our trail. Although I can't believe that they've locked onto our path so quickly.
Eyeokey, but that means I will never see Ertugrul again. He's my everything.
Aulani, this saddens me, but I've got to remind you that even though you loved him intently, he is an earthbender and our enemy. He is not to be trusted. They are earth people that consume others like quicksands they bend. But let's speak less of this. Let's rest now. The way forward is long and full of unknown dangers. Rest now, sister.
Ertugrul, how much more useless can you be, huh? I gave you one job and one job only. You were to make those sisters fall in love with you so that we could keep them here. You would marry one or even both and create little gold maker babies that were strong and golden, and we'd be the richest, most untouchable of the nations. Now they've slipped through our fingers to God knows where. And the earth, the very soil, won't speak to me about their location.
Mother, how slow of you. Why didn't you think to send the trackers after them? Or why do you accuse me before having the full facts? Well, I will tell you now. My cousin Eartha has already picked up their tracks thanks to my pre-planning.
Oh, do tell, son.
Well, Mother, I knew that the girls would try to break free because Aulani confessed it to me a few days before they left. The poor girl's madly in love with me, so I made her promise to leave signs so that I could follow and join her.
Oh, Ertugrul, what will I do if I'm forced to live without you, my love?
What do you mean, darling? We're to be married. Why would you ever have to live without me?
It's because my mother and father are against our marriage, and they're planning to send us far away. But I can't say anything else because I don't know all the plans.
My goodness, Aulani. I'm so glad you told me. Promise me that you'll mark the path that you take with a red X every couple of feet so that I can follow you and join you in exile. Because life without you is unbearable.
Oh, my love.
I even took extra precautions in case the little ninny chickened out and didn't follow the plan. I asked Cousin Eartha to follow her and report back daily. So, on the first day that they left, I knew of it. Oh, Mother, I will make a fine king one day, won't I?
Aaron, I want my son watched 24/7. He might be planning to overthrow me.
Yes, my queen, right away.
I wonder why Urtragal hasn't shown up yet. I know that he must have seen my markings along the trail by now. What will I do if he doesn't rescue me? I won't be an old maid while Eyeokey marries some super powerful gold element guy. Thank God I overheard Mother and Father discussing it, or I wouldn't have known to go to Urtragal. How selfish of them to deny me in this way.
My love, it's important that we say nothing of amen to Eyeokey. You know that she is very headstrong, and if she thinks that this marriage between her and Amen the Strong is arranged, then she won't leave this place.
I know, my love. She needs to face her destiny on her own terms, and she is destined to marry Almond. But I know these young people nowadays. They want true love and all of that. So, I will honor your wishes. You already know that if she is bound to him through the gold, then her heart is already his. All that needs to happen now is the actual meeting and laying eyes on each other, and the rest is history.
Indeed, it is my love after all. Isn't that what happened the very second that you laid eyes on me?
And what of our little Aulani? What will happen to her love? You know that she is more like my mother than she is like you. She has the hot blood and jealous streak. I am worried.
Her future will sort itself out. Her destiny is quite different, but she will find her way. Don't fret over her.
Father, she is getting closer to us. I feel intensity like I've never felt in my life, and I cannot focus on my meditation. I also sense great danger behind her and beside her. I must go to meet her.
Already you are overprotective of your soon-to-be wife. Alright, go then, but call to me if you must.
Genghis, come, we depart right away. I must reach Aulani and Eyeokey before Mother does. She is up to something.
Ah, Prince Urtragal. Why do you say this about your queen mother?
It's because she's a snake. When I told her of my plans and revealed that I had the sisters followed, she did not reveal the fact that she had already had the Japanese ninja Feng Shi following the girls. I think she means to take them and marry them off to her cousins, One and Feng Li, whom she can easily control. Because she is only my stepmother, she is threatened by me, and she might be onto my plans to remove her as the queen. She knows that if I marry one or both of the sisters, I will have the upper hand, and all of the Earth Nation will follow me. We must go now, Genghis.
Urtragal was very smart and understood the queen, his stepmother, very well. Because she did send her ninja fighter to kidnap Aulani and me, and as a matter of fact, he almost succeeded. But thank God that a strange guy rescued us. Who the frig were those goons, and what?
Oh, great. Just great. Are you two just gonna stand around here mooning over each other? Or are we gonna get the heck out of here before more of those wrapped up freaks show up?
I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for your help. I am...
My wife! Sorry.
I'm Eyeokey. And that person being rude and walking away is my sister, Aulani.
I'm Almond, and I was happy to help. Oh my god, the mark! You have it! You are the gold element that will save the people!
What are you talking about?
You mean that you don't know? Come with me right now to meet my father. He will explain it.
Oh, thank God I made it in time, Aulani. I rushed out to follow your trail and warn you that my stepmother sent ninjas to take you and your sister and force you to marry her cousins.
Over my dead body?
Who is he?
Just some stranger we met along the path that saved our lives.
Aulani, step away from that hell spawn. Don't you realize that he's our enemy?
He's not my enemy, Eyeokey. He's my love. I love him, and I'm going with him.
Are you serious? You can't mean that, Aulani. He's evil.
Thanks for your opinion, Eyeokey. You've always hated me.
Yes, because you are cringe.
Well, I'd love to stay here and argue with you all day, but we need to leave. My stepmother's spies have been following you guys the entire way. If you want to be safe, come with me. I'm willing to marry you both and save your bloodline.
Over my dead body?
Absolutely not.
Aulani?
I thought you said you loved me, not her. So why would you marry her as well?
Aulani, how else do I keep you both safe? It's the only way. But since your sister refuses to come with me, it's up to you. Will you come and be my wife?
Yes, I will, Urtragal. I will go with you and be your wife. Sister, this is goodbye. It's clear that our destinies lie in different directions. I will always love you. Call on me through the veins of gold in the earth if ever you need me, and I will come.
Oh, Aulani. I think it's a mistake to go with him, but I hear the whispers, and it is indeed time for us to part ways here and now. Be happy, sister. If you should ever need me, call on me through the veins of gold in the earth, and I will come to you. I love you, sister. Goodbye. My sister and I parted ways that day. She married Prince Urtragal, who rose up against his stepmother, killing her. He set himself up on the throne and had many children with my sister, but none of them were born with the ability to call the gold or transform it. He became enraged with her and had her locked away in a tower. Every day he visited her and begged her to bring me to the castle so that he could marry me and produce the golden children he so badly wanted. But she refused him and spent all of her days in that tower until she died. I married my true love, Almond. We had many babies, each with the power to call the gold and transform it, each more powerful than the last. We moved deep into the earth, and we flourished there. We created large deposits of gold all over the planet, and our lifespan was not shortened, because Almond and I were both pure golden elements that had broken the curse in our bloodline. And we truly lived happily ever after.